We all remember the wardrobe malfunction at the Super Bowl when Janet Jackson showed the world her nipples. But there are things that happen every day on live TV that make us laugh or just scratch our heads. Here are 10 of the most unforgettable moments caught on TV. Before we go on, did you know that when you leave a like on this page, the thumbs up button turns blue? Of course you know this. You're smart. Well, did you hear that only smart people leave a like on this page? Even Justin Timberlake. And while you're down there, for more awesome videos like this, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. 10. Local bird infestation. A lot of crazy stuff happens with news anchors on live TV. They head out to a story and have no idea what they're in for. In this clip, a newsman goes out to do the story on a bird infestation in a local neighborhood. As he starts his broadcast, he feels something hit his shoulder and realizes that a bird shit on his coat.
An infestation of Canadian brown finches, which is a small bird.
He laughs it off and comments that he should have seen it coming. Next thing you know, he looks up into the sky and a big pile of bird poop dumps into his mouth. He starts to freak out, spitting and wiping his hands in his mouth. His boom guy and camera guy don't know what to do. Finally, someone reaches out and grabs a bottle of liquor in a brown bag from a homeless guy off screen and offers it to the reporter. He takes a large swig trying to get the nasty poop out of his mouth. Guess this answers the question. Does a bird shit in a reporter's mouth? 9. Role reversal. In this clip, a female reporter is at a small dairy farm where she is telling the story about a woman who had a dream about starting her own dairy farm. She is happily walking along the cow pens where the cows are minding their own business, chewing on their own cud, whatever it is the cows do. She is saying how the woman can't sell her milk because she can't afford to bottle the milk.
She wanted to sell milk. To bottle the milk made it difficult for the small farmer to do so.
Right as the woman is telling her story, a cow sticks his head in through the fence and starts to lick her boob. She has no choice but to laugh. She says to her cameraman, "She just licked my boob." It is truly a great moment caught on tape. 8. Chuck Storm. What better name for a weather reporter than that? Chuck Storm. This guy goes out and about in town to show the locals how a local family is doing following a robbery. In this broadcast, he's out during what looks to be a pretty mild rain shower. As he's looking to his right, talking to the camera, he is walking along the main road. He keeps walking rather briskly when all of a sudden, he smashes right into a telephone pole. All you can hear is a loud thud, and then down goes Frazier.
In the morning. Now, police are
It's truly one of the funniest things we have ever seen happen to a reporter. We have no idea if he got right up or if he was down for the count, as the newscast cuts off to something back in the studio. 7. Stop that sign! We feel bad laughing at this one, but we can't help it, and we bet you won't be able to either. This woman is reporting somewhere in the UK. You can tell from her very heavy accent. She is out in what looks like to be quite the tropical storm. She is warning the viewers not to go out on the roads unless they absolutely have to.
So all of the advice is stay away from that stretch of motorway. It's treacherous.
She said to stay out of the water, as if someone would want to hit the beach in the middle of the night while it's storming like that. Anyway, as she is telling the viewers how treacherous the storm is, out of nowhere, a stop sign comes flying from the left side of the screen and smashes the reporter in the head.
Both today and yesterday.
It clearly knocks her out, but all you can hear after that is the metal sign banging on the ground. We hope she was okay. See, now you know why we felt bad for laughing. 6. Tuba player. It seems a lot of these clips involve reporters. We guess it's because they do so much work on live television. Here we have a reporter visiting Desert Vista High School. He's interviewing kids on the marching band. Since he's wearing what appears to be a basketball jersey, we guess there's a big game scheduled for the Desert Vista High School. He is going from student to student, placing his microphone close to the instrument so that he can get a good sound. He says that his favorite instrument is the tuba.
You know I love the tuba.
Anyways, I digress. As he goes up to the tuba player, he puts his microphone up closer to get a better sound. As he does this, the microphone falls into the tuba and gets stuck in the brass. The reporter keeps on digging in the tuba, trying to get it out. Then the tuba player tries to turn the tuba upside down to get it to shake out. Nothing works. Looks like this guy lost his mic for good. Now that's what we call A mic drop. 5. Jerry Springer. You couldn't possibly think we'd get through this one without a clip from our favorite mayor, Jerry Springer, ex-mayor of Chicago and one-time mayor of daytime TV. On Jerry Springer's episode of Bad Boy Brawls, we meet a girl and a guy who were dating. The girl said that she got so tired of her boyfriend not returning her phone calls that she went out to a party with their mutual friends and got drunk. She admitted to him that she slept with his best friend Brian to get back at him. He looked at her and smirked. He said he knew that she had slept with Brian. She looked totally confused. He said he had made a bet with Brian that she wouldn't sleep with him if he tried. He bet him $50 and a pack of cigarettes. The girl looked devastated. She asked him if he forgave her. He said he didn't. Not only did she sleep with his friend Brian, but now he's also out $50 and a pack of smokes. 4. High water rescue. This clip could have gone much worse. A couple of reporters for Fox News Channel 26 were showing a clip of a group of guys who had gotten stranded in a flooded part of town during a hurricane. The guys are on a raft that is being pushed through the local streets. They are clearly passing around shot glasses filled with vodka that they are pouring out of a blue bottle. They seem to be making the most of their time on the raft. The lady reporter says to her partner, "Oh, they are passing around water in that tiny little water bottle cap." He tries not to laugh at her when he tells her that it's not water that they're passing around. She sounds embarrassed, but still continues to harp about the water. Finally, they do show the guys pass around a jug of water. She says, "Oh, there. Now they're passing around some water." Her co-anchor says sarcastically, "Oh, well, thank goodness for that." 3. America's Got No Talent. We're introduced to this clip by the iconic Dick Clark. He did the first version of the funniest video shows we all know and love. He starts a clip featuring two guys on a show called America's Voice. We can only tell from context that the show features people from the music industry who take live calls to answer questions from their fans and viewers. A call comes in from a guy named Danny in Florida. The guy says that he has always wanted to be a singer and that he plans on recording an album. He said his mom told him to call in so that they could hear his voice and help him get a recording contract. He starts singing and the look on the host's face is priceless. This guy can't sing a lick. He sounds like a dying cat in heat. It's absolutely awful. The one guy tries to be nice. He tells the caller that he's great and that he has an excellent voice. His co-host turns to him and starts laughing his ass off. He's laughing so hard that he's actually crying. He can't help it. This guy really thinks he has a career in music. The nice guy says, trying to suppress a laugh, "No, I really enjoyed that." 2. Now that's a tackle. A Minneapolis reporter went on location to interview a restaurant owner who has a rooftop bar and grill. It's game day and they're all wearing their football jerseys. For the record, the reporter is wearing the number 69 on her jersey. Should we read into this a little more? Anyway, her and the restaurant manager are talking about how they've been practicing playing football on the rooftop all morning. The one guy tosses the ball to the bartender and he goes to run with the ball. As he does so, he slams into number 69 and knocks her clean on her ass. You can hear the reporters in the studio trying hard not to laugh, but the look on the bartender's face is priceless as he leaves her lying on top of the roof. 1. Gilligan's Nude Beach? We all know those scenes on TV shows or in movies where someone's stranded on a beach and decides to make a message on the sand using coconuts. Usually this message reads, "Help, SOS, or Mayday." The idea is that people flying overhead in a plane will be able to see the message and fly down to rescue the people stranded. They did it on Gilligan's Island. For those of you not old enough to know what Gilligan's Island was, they did it in the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks. And the woman in this clip did it too. She was stranded in the mountains with nothing but rocks surrounding her. Her and her dog went hiking and got stranded up in the desert mountaintop. She decided to use what she had learned on Gilligan's Island and wrote a message in the sand with light-colored rocks. Did she write, "Help"? Not exactly. The woman wrote the best message we've ever seen in a rescue effort. Her rocks spelled out, "Send nudes, please." The whole thing was caught live by two local reporters. The one guy noticed what it said and couldn't help but laugh. He said whatever she wrote, it worked because her and her dog were rescued. The female reporter was a little slow on the uptake. She kept saying, "What does that say?" When she finally figured it out, all you can hear her say is, "Oh, classic." I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, well, it's your lucky day. For every person that likes this video, we'll deliver a cloud full of unicorns to your house. They're on their way right now. Open your door and let them in. Thanks for watching, and have an excellent day.